win on Brazilian soil.
All right. When next we meet, we'll know if the Netherlands are still in the country. But thank you, Sonny, for your time on the show.
Thank you.
All right. That was Sonny Young, VOA correspondent, speaking to us about the United States of America, their team, Jurgen Klinsmann, the MLS, and who he thinks will win the World Cup. But let's quickly come home now. We're done with the World Cup. Nadi, it's all about the Federation Cup and results from matches today. I'm very sure it's going to come up on your screen. I know you're going to be able to quickly take us through some of the exciting matches that took place today.
Well, at least Kano Pillars, defending champions of the league, is no longer in the Federation Cup. Aqua United is no longer in the Federation Cup. Sunshine Stars are no longer in the Federation Cup. So we have three of the big guns out of the Federation Cup. So
it was a good day for Premier League yesterday.
Yesterday, it was a good day. Aqua United lost 1-2 to FC Abuja. Rangers defeated Ikpeazu 2-0. Lobby Stars defeated Kano Tornadoes Feeders also by 2-0. Bright Stars and Crown FC played our 1-1 draw, but that game ended 4-1 on penalties to Crown. So that game for Crown qualified 4-1 on penalties. Bede Insurance defeated Sunshine 1-0. Dynamite, an amateur club in Benin City, in Edo State, defeated Ranchi Bees 2-0. These are some of the fixtures in the round-off. So Wiki Tories and Academy Warriors played a goalless draw, but Academy qualified 3-0 on penalties. Warriors walked over Dan Brown. That game was supposed to be played in Abuja, but the other team didn't show up. Crown FC, Prime FC of Oshogbo and Academy Bay played as the goalless draw, but Prime qualified 3-1 on penalties.
All right, so that's it. The results from the Federation. Guys, let's quick switch to tennis as we try to wrap up this segment. Today, the finalist for the ladies already known. Eugene Bouchard became the first Canadian to make it to a Grand Slam final. Yeah. And of course, she did Simona Alep, and of course, Petra Kvitova. I mean, you've been talking about Petra, Nadi. Let me come to you there. You say that the experience will always count. Is that what is happening here?
I think it's that will happen. It's definitely going to happen. Especially when in the women's category, we had that in the last two Grand Slam. We have just one person who's won the Grand Slam before. In the final, you have just somebody who gets into the final for the first time. You will see that. You will see that shape. You're going to see that experience and pedigree will show up. Kvitova was champion in 2011. Now she's back after 3 years. So it's just a one-way traffic.
Cosmos, are we going to see a new name? What are the chances of seeing? Let's say, I know you're not a betting guy, but if I was a betting guy, what are the chances of us seeing a new name on that trophy?
Very slim because, like I said, Kvitova, 2011. She's been there. This is like her fourth semi-finals, and she did not want to go to she had to get to the final.
Does not really have experience.
Exactly, Ginny. This is her first final, so it's really going to be very slim. But Ginny will want to show that
she was a junior champion in 2012.
So she want to show that she wants to make sure that she
on the big stage.
All right, first Canadian to get to the finals. So let's see how it goes.
Guys, before I allow you to go, let me put you on the line, both of you. Tomorrow, we're going to see the gentlemen's semi-final. Grigor Dimitrov, Novak Djokovic on one side. Of course, Roger Federer, finesse. Milos Raonic, power. We're going to see those two. But Cosmos, quickly, 1 minute. What's going to happen tomorrow?
It's really going to be a very slim one. First of all, Roger Federer will be going in for his 18th Grand Slam title, and he wants to get to the final against a Raonic that is a very good player, power player. It's really going to be difficult.
On the current circuit, it's not going to be as successful as
it's not going to finish in straight sets. I say going to like 4 or 5 sets. Then in the other game, between Novak Djokovic and Dimitrov, very difficult one as well. Djokovic wants to increase his Grand Slam titles, and against a Dimitrov that will be having the backing of his girlfriend in court. So it's going to be a very interesting one. But for me, I want to see the best of the best finals. Djokovic, Federer, then let's see how it goes.
So if you want to see the best of the best, you're likely going to see 5 setters. If you want to see the best of the best. But we don't have to wait for too long. It's going to be tomorrow. But Nadi, before I allow you to go, do you have any different view?
Well, the men is always predictable.
Predictable, yeah.
Predictable.
So you might likely have a Federer.
It's not the usual suspects. Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic. We've seen 2 of them in the semi-final. So one is definitely going to be in the final. But the women, you can't predict because the big guns initially, but suddenly Kvitova showed up.
All right. Okay. As the guys for you, telling you what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not a betting guy, but I don't know. My mind tells me it's going to be Federer and Djokovic. For the guys, for the ladies, very unpredictable. So I'm just going to have to wait. But for the guys, that's where we'll leave it. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll be talking about who made it to the final. Well, we have to wrap up this segment. We'll go on a break. When we come back, Femi Adefeso joins us and we go on courtside. There's a lot to talk about on basketball. Join us again.
Set match, Dimitrov, 6-2.
Welcome back. All right, welcome back. And we've made the switch. Femi Adefeso joins us, and Donadio Konta and Cosmos Chukwuemeka have gone to take a rest. And so, Femi, let me welcome you to courtside on Sports Tonight.
It's always a pleasure to be here. In the World Cup season, we're talking basketball, thank God.
Okay. Well, we're talking about the World Cup still, but a different kind of World Cup. That's the basketball World Cup. Femi, how many days ago? 58?
Yeah, 57.
57, okay.
Yeah, 57,
Okay.
7 days to go. A lot of teams are preparing hard, and a couple of teams are actually looking good.
Tell us about one of them.
I think the biggest has to be Australia.
Okay.
Because of a certain Patty Mills. He just signed a new contract
All right.
earlier today, 12 million for San Antonio Spurs.
All right.
And of course, it was one of those that gingered their historic NBA title. I remember him scoring 17 points on that game 5 that sealed the trophy for them. But the young man, unfortunately, will be missing for the Australian national team because he's going to undergo surgery on a
be
shoulder
out for 4
injury.
months?
Yeah, no, close to 4, but you have to rehab and all that, so to go close to 7 months.
Okay.
Eventually, and he's a very strong
Big blow
for them. Yeah, but they have a couple of young guys. One of the Australian guys was also drafted. He was drafted 5th by the Utah Jazz. His name is Exum Dante. So he's one of the guys that will be in that spot.
Exciting player.
Yeah, exciting player. But they also have
bright
a couple
future ahead of him.
Yeah, they have about 3 other players in the NBA. That's the Australian team now. They have a certain Delavidova in Cavs, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they also have another guy, Aaron Barnes, also in the San Antonio Spurs. Patty Mills is out now, then Dante Exum. But the surprising thing
overall, Femi.
The surprising thing for me, Yemi, before I go, is the 17-year-old that is in that team. I think he is the youngest player that will be taking part. He's in high school in the US. His name is Ben Simmons. He's just 7. He's just going to be 17 on the 20th of this month. So roughly, the guy is
all right.
Something.
Write down those names. Just write down Dante, all of those guys.
Yeah.
Just write down those names when the World Cup starts. Talking about the basketball World Cup. Watch out for Australia. What we're going to do as the days go by, we'll pick a team and look at them. So what we've done today, we've looked at the Australians and we'll know what. But before we leave Australia, your verdict. How far do you think they'll go?
I think they have a good chance because they're in Group D. You have Angola there, you have South Korea, Lithuania, and Mexico, Slovenia. 4 will leave the group from the 6, so they could be one of those 4 teams. Lithuania is the strongest side in that group.
Your placement doesn't really matter. It's just that you might